This is a tutorial on how to create and manage saved links on IDXBroker Platinum. Many times when we're building a website, we have a lot of different saved links that we want to create. And a saved link is any search done on the MLS that will pull a specific set of properties. And that property set could be by a specific property type, land, farms, equestrian, residential, anything like that. It could be by how many days it's been on the market. It could be by price range, and it could be by subdivision. So in a lot of cases, these links are very good for SEO purposes, and we will create these links for you, or many of them for you. We don't typically do the subdivisions, but we do the cities and the types and the price ranges. So I'm going to show you how to do those today. They're very good for SEO, and I'm also going to show you how to manage them after we've done them, just so that if we don't have the area or the type or whatever it may be correct, you can fine-tune it. So here's how we do this. We're going to go into IDXBroker, and you're going to go to Preferences and Saved Link and Manage. And when you do, you're going to see the current links that we've created for you. To begin with, I'm going to show you how to edit these. A regular one, for instance, that you're going to edit, you're going to come and find the link. And if you're on your site, for instance, and you come here and you click on, let's say, this one, Farms and Ranches. And when you come to look at the search, oops, you say these aren't correct. These just aren't the right properties. There should be a lot more than that. It's only showing 100 results. And just so you know, it's only going to show no more than 500 results. So if it goes over 500, this IDX is not going to show any more results than that. So right now it's just showing the main ones. And if you want it to go higher, maybe 100 per page, you can change it to 100 and see more. But let's say this is incorrect. It's not showing the right properties. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come back to your saved links, and the easiest way to do this is, currently we have a lot more than 10. We're going to type in farms, because we know that the name of the link is North Florida Farms and Ranches for Sale, which is what it was prior to me changing it to 100. So we're going to take that, come here, type that in, and it's going to bring up the exact one that we want to edit. Next, we're going to come here, we're going to click on the pencil and choose Edit Search Criteria. What that's going to do is it's going to bring us to the search. You're going to notice this search looks exactly like your website. So in this case, we have lots and land, and maybe I want to define it by another property subtype. Maybe I want to choose more than one area. You can hold your control key down and you can maybe choose several areas in here or not. Maybe you want to change the results per page to 50 in this one, and you want it to be least expensive to most. The land type could be something in here that you want to change. You can see all the different, and you'll be able to see what I've chosen as the, or what we've chosen as the criteria for this search. So once you're done choosing all the different criteria to fine-tune this search, you're going to come down to the bottom and update. When you update and come back here, you can just hit enter, click into the URL and hit enter and refresh this page. It will refresh. When it does, you'll scroll down and you can look at the results and verify that they are correct. Now, the other type of saved link that we have is called a polygon link. And an example of a polygon link I'm going to show you Suwannee River Farms. So I'm going to click here. And when we pull this up, you can see it's zoomed in, but we're going to zoom out and look. It has actually drawn the borders of this. Now, this is going to be just a little bit different when you're going to be editing this. So again, you can just take the link up here to copy it. And you can come here. And now you can edit it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click Edit Search Criteria again. and you can see the map. We can zoom in and zoom out of it right here. I can change it to a satellite if I'd like. And this is where you're going to edit the polygon. So we're going to go ahead and click on this. And at this point now we can move things around. You can move things here, there, wherever you want to move them, grab the corners. Maybe you want to zoom in on it more closely and make it just perfect. And there we go. Maybe that's more perfect for that line. And then you're simply going to come down here and save. And also notice the property type down here too. So there is a property type, and if you have more than one MLS that you're part of, you can change that. So you're going to save that, and that will change it on the site. Okay, so here you can see the search that it's showing. Now, when you want to create a link, you can go back to Manage, and up here, you want to make sure you delete anything that's in this box, so it's going to show you all the current links. You can either click Create Link here, or you can create link here. Either one's going to bring you to the same spot. Now, there's several different types of links that you can create. The main ones that we're going to focus on today are going to be the advanced and the standard. The map search I wouldn't use anymore because the polygon is really better, and I have a separate tutorial for the build, copy, and paste link. So the address search is one that you're going to create if you wanted to just search out one specific address. It's not used as much. Easy search is just like the advanced search. It's just got only the top section. Email updates, sign up, you're not going to use that one for a saved link typically ever. Listing ID is again for just one property, so, or multiple if you want to put commas in between them, which is fine, maybe several properties. So we're going to start out with the advanced search. We're going to hit next step, and here's where you're going to define your criteria. So you're going to choose whatever it may be. Let's say it's all properties for sale in, let's say, Live Oak. And if it's all properties for sale in Live Oak, all you're going to do is simply choose Live Oak, and that's it. But let's say it was a specific area of Live Oak. All of these fields that you see right now should be the same as fields that you have in the MLS. I have a separate tutorial that shows you how to edit these fields and create, hide some of them, add other ones that aren't shown here, and move them around and arrange them if you want to do that. But maybe it's Live Oak and maybe it's only land. So we could come here and choose lots and land, and we could choose Live Oak, and we could actually choose farmland in Live Oak. So we could be very, very specific. So maybe I want to put farmland in Live Oak, come down here, and I want to add agricultural, maybe pasture, ranches, something like that. Or maybe I don't want to add these things. Maybe I want to have just the farm, which is here. So I'm going to come down to the bottom, next step, and I'm going to put farm land for sale in Live Oak, Florida. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy that. The name of this is very important. There's two different ways that I would name a link, but I'm going to start out with farmland because that's what the property type is, and then put for sale, and then put the name of the city and the state. So that's one of the ways how to do that. If we were doing a subdivision, I would do it a little bit differently. I would do Live Oak Homes for Sale in the name of the subdivision. So that one would look like this. Live Oak Homes for Sale in, say, Suwannee Farms. Or it might be land for sale. So it might be land, Live Oak land for sale in Suwannee Farms. And that's how you would do a subdivision. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to change this to farmland for sale in Live Oak, Florida. I'm going to go ahead and copy it into the description and the keywords. It should automatically be in the link display by itself. Down here, I'm going to paste it in here. This is your subheader for this page. It tells people what page they're on. It gives them a little bit of a header. So I've gone ahead and pasted it in here. I've centered it. I'm going to change this paragraph right here to heading 1, and I'm going to save and manage. So basically all you're doing is you're choosing the criteria for the property search, and then you are giving it a name and saving it. Now, if you want to create a polygon link, there's been instances where if there's no properties for sale in a specific subdivision, then when you go to advanced search and you choose the subdivision option, where it is, let's see, there's subdivision right here if you're searching residential, and if you're searching land, in this case it changes. All of these options change when you change the property type. The subdivision's over here. But let's say you're looking here and the subdivision that you want is not there. Well, in that case, that's when it's best to do what's called a polygon link. So we're going to go ahead and pick a search page and go to Polygon Standard Results and hit Next Step. So this is very similar to the one that we saw before. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the hills of Huntsville. And I have already located this area on a map. It is actually roughly defined by this. It's like an L shape there. And so it is just north of Lake City, right here. So I am going to, and you probably will already know where it's at, but I wouldn't in this case. So we're going to go ahead and on the link, we're going to come here. There it is. And there it is. Okay, so here's my area right here. So now I'm going to go ahead and click this polygon, and I'm going to start here, and I'm going to come down here to about right there. I'm going to bring it to here, and to, let's say, right here. It does not have to be perfect. And each time I'm just simply clicking. So the first time I clicked was just one click. I did not click and hold. I just clicked it once. If after you've got it drawn out, you want to edit it, again, you can click this little edit layers, or you can delete it and start all over. So if I wanted to edit it, I could edit it and move things around a little bit. Let's say and do however I wanted to edit it. I could do that. Then when I'm done, save it. Now, this is the hills of Huntsville, and it is in Lake City. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to choose land as my property type. Next step, and I'm going to do Lake City land for sale in the hills of Huntsville. And again, I'm going to go ahead and copy that. I'm going to paste it here, here, and here. Or you can hit Control V. Now I'm going to center it by using my WYSIWYG editor. That's what this is. What you see is what you get. And I'm going to change it to a heading 1. And then I am going to save and manage. So that's how you are going to create links or saved links, manage them, edit them in the future for all of your links on your website. In the future, if you also have any other questions, please refer to my other YouTube videos. Visit my website, yoursiteneedsme.com, to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and any other social media that you may use.